They say the wind of heaven is the wind that blows between the ears of a horse, and that every boy born in Texas is born to ride like the wind. March 19, 1935, in the small oil field town of Merkel, Texas, not too far from Abilene, Jerry Lynn Robinson was born, and his destiny was to ride the wind, not from the saddle of a horse, but the cockpit of an airplane. Boyhood days were spent in Trent, Texas, where the young Robinson graduated high school in 1952. But cattle, horses, and oil fields did not hold the fascination of this young man. The wind and the sky did.
I grew up on a farm near Dyess Air Force Base. It was Abilene Army Airfield in those days, and there were airplanes all over the sky all day long. And I thought I wanted to fly one of them.
After high school, Robinson attended Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, Texas. One of his first jobs out of college was editor of the Bay City Times newspaper. He then did graduate study at the University of Missouri in Columbia and at the University of Nevada in Reno. His education was extensive, including Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary in Fort Worth, and doing missionary flying work and living from 1968 to 1973 in Brazil. He had earned a pilot's license in 1955 and joined the Army Reserve and the Texas Air National Guard in 1953. And he stayed in the Reserves and Air Guard until 1989 and retired a colonel. He was trained in the U.S. Air Force Electronics School, where he learned radar. He was trained in the U.S. Army Aviation School, where he learned fixed wing and rotary wing flying and instruction in flying. He was trained at the U.S. Army Command Staff College and the National Defense University, where he learned officer training and defense management. His last duty assignment was Director of Material Management at the U.S. Army Aviation Systems Command in St. Louis and was designated a Master Army Aviator. He also studied at Pittsburg State University in Pittsburg, Kansas, and earned his doctorate in philosophy in 1987 at Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas. Along the way, he was a flight course trainer and corporate pilot and flight training supervisor for the Cessna Corporation in Wichita, Kansas. He held many positions at Cessna and was one of the company's specialists in training and consulting for the Cessna 425, 421, and 441 aircraft.
Well, you try not to get caught standing next to a problem, but I was fortunate in being able to find jobs that moved me along, that weren't just jobs that paid a paycheck and kept me off the street, but jobs that let me grow in my career.
Even after a mountain of accomplishments, education, and experience at an early age, Dr. Jerry Robinson was not finished, not by a long shot. He became the first chair and director of Henderson State University's Department of Aviation in 1987. And through his guidance and expertise, the program was recognized as an airway science program by the FAA, and his recognition helped lead to the building of the 33,000 square foot aviation facility on Henderson's campus known as the Kaplinger Airway Science Center. Dr. Robinson played a key role in numerous plans and programs that obtained millions of dollars in grant money to expand the curriculum and training equipment, aircraft, and buildings that made the Henderson University Aviation Training Program one of the finest in the nation. He retired from Henderson in 2005 after 18 years of leadership. Dr. Jerry Robinson and his wife Linda, a Fort Smith native he met while working for Cessna, live in Hot Springs. After his long and distinguished career at Henderson, it is said that whenever two or more Henderson alumni are together, they inevitably recall Dr. Robinson lectures or check rides and how his teaching went beyond simply obtaining a letter grade or new flight rating, but rather his teaching both in and out of the cockpit made his hundreds of students the successful pilots they are today. Dr. Jerry Lynn Robinson was honored as a Master Aviator and holds the Wright Brothers Master Pilot Award, and now is an honored member of the Arkansas Aviation Hall of Fame.